In the last chapter, we saw the features of struts. Now we have to understand how we can set the environment for a struts2 in our PC. Okay, so let us understand the environment setup for a struts2. Now I have a several step. So in the beginning I set some prerequisite. If you noticed, you need some Java, JSP Servlet and Tomcat knowledge. So what I'm telling here, first of all, you have to set up your Java. So you need JDK first. Okay. So you can download the latest version of SDK from the Oracle Java site, Java SE download, and then you set the path of set path or Java home environment variable. Okay, that corresponding. So I have some setup or trick here. So let us say you have installed in C drive ZDK 1.5 something like that. What you can do here, you can write this two line in autoexec.bat if it is Windows platform. Okay, that is one way. Okay, so write set path that location, set Java home that location. Okay, also you can do what in the Windows platform, right click on the computer icon and then select properties, go to the advanced, then go to the environment variable. There just go to the system variable and then say path. You will find one path variable, select that, and in the path value there's a path variable and value. So in the value you just copy from here to this location, okay, and paste it there and say okay, it has been set now. You are now free for all these things. Okay, so JDK setup is like this. If you're working on the Unix platform or Linux Ubuntu operating system, let us say you install in USR local JDK in this location and you are using some C cell. You will put the following into your this file, or you can say set environment path equal to this and Java home. So by this way you can set up your Java in your system. Okay, if it is Windows or Linux. Next, step 2. Now it is time to set up your server. Java is okay. Now it is time to set up your Apache Tomcat server. Okay, so what you can do? Do you have that software for Apache Tomcat? If you're not having, just go to this location and download your Apache Tomcat. Okay, so you download this Apache Tomcat 6. Okay, if you're having in the C drive, Windows, for Linux USR suppose. Okay, and now create a Catalina home environment. So you can just say Catalina home and you just give this. Okay, so if you just run that startup.bat, also it is fine. So Tomcat can be started by executing the following commands on Windows machine. If you go to the bin folder, you will find this startup.bat. Just it will run the startup and server is getting started. Okay, if you're working on the Linux platform, you will find the startup.sh file. So if you just start this one, your server will start. If you have executable file, you can just double click and install. If you're having zip file, you can extract in some of the location, and if you just start, you are ready with the Tomcat server. There are a number of ways to set up. If you can try by this way, also fine. How we can find that my server is or my Tomcat server has been installed? You just go to the browser. In the browser, you type here http localhost. Okay, http localhost, and once you are typing http colon slash slash localhost colon 8080, because Tomcat listen on port number 8080. Once you are typing, this screen will come. This screen shows that you are ready with Tomcat server. Okay. Now you have to click here Tomcat manager. Once you click the Tomcat manager, it will ask for the username password. Enter some username password whatever you have given in the beginning during installation of the Tomcat. Admin you can put, and you can come to the application manager. So whatever the applications are running on this server, you will get the list of the applications and you can just click, the application will start. Okay. So if you have this too, that's fine. But now suppose you want to work with Eclipse. So what you will do? You need to download the Eclipse, right? So you just go to the Eclipse website and download the Eclipse and extract in the Windows folder or Linux folder. Extract it there. Okay. How you can start Eclipse now? You will find eclipse.exe file in that. If you just double click, your Eclipse will start. In Linux platform, you will also getting this Eclipse only. One some shell script. Once you say double click, okay, your, or if you just type this also on the console or terminal, your Eclipse will start. Just extract it only. Okay. It is having some zip file, so you just download and extract. Okay. How we can understand whether Eclipse has been installed or working fine? What you have to do here, if you're just clicking on the eclipse.txt, okay, the screen will come. Okay. First of all, one splash screen will come, then it will ask for your project workspace. Give any name, let us say drive workspace. Then after, once you say okay, this screen will come. This shows that you are ready with Eclipse now. Okay. Now, this is important part of your Struts environment setup that all you may be having, like Java, like Tomcat and Eclipse. You might be having in your system, but for the Struts, this is the important stuff or step we are having here. What we have to do? We have to go to the Struts website, okay, and you can download the zip file of Struts. So you just go to this location, okay, because you need some jar file only. If you have jar file of Struts, okay, you can do the Struts project. So this is very important part here we have. So how to install Struts2 in your machine? You have to go to this website and download the zip file of Windows or TZ file for Unix or Linux. Okay. Once if you have downloaded, you will, and if you extract, if you download, you will get a file what? Struts, like the version name will be there, and it will say struts2 0.14. or all.zip. Even there is a only there is other folder also lib.zip. Any of these two you just download, and if you extract this zip file, you will get a list of files. So we don't require all, you need only this part. Okay, you need this part only. If you go to the lib folder, you will find all the jar file. Lot of jar files in this. Okay, We don't require all at a time. As per our need, as per our usage, we can use that jar file. But in the beginning, I said in the struts comparison, I said what are the jar file, minimum jar file is required. I listed there, right? Even in the next session also I'll tell you what are the jar files are required. Okay. So now you are ready with struts environment setup. Okay. And so that's all about the setting environment for a struts. Next session we have to go for starting struts, how we can do the struts applications, how we can develop the struts project. Okay.